Welcome back to another 50-question CSCS mock test. These are realistic practice questions to help you prepare for the CITB test and your Level 1 qualification. If you want extra support or guided revision, check the links in the description. Let's jump straight into question 1. What is the main risk of using a breaker on a floor slab without first confirming what lies beneath it? A. Causing small cosmetic cracks in nearby surfaces. B. Generating extra vibration that slows progress. C. Striking hidden surfaces such as gas or electric lines. D. Creating additional dust that requires more cleanup. The correct answer is C. Striking hidden surfaces such as gas or electric lines. Question 2. Why must site workers never store gas cylinders in unventilated containers or enclosed spaces? A. They may become harder to move due to temperature changes. B. Gas buildup could ignite or displace oxygen. C. They may rust more quickly in stagnant air. D. Pressure gauges may give inaccurate readings. The correct answer is B. Gas buildup could ignite or displace oxygen. Question 3. Why is it unsafe to rely solely on visual checks when confirming a cable is dead before cutting it? A. A cable can still be live even if it appears undamaged. B. The insulation color may have faded over time. C. The cable might be carrying low voltage power only. D. The cable could be buried deeper than expected. The correct answer is A. A cable can still be live even if it appears undamaged. Question 4. What is the primary danger when dismantling old structures that may contain hidden post-tensioned cables? A. Reduced visibility in enclosed demolition areas. B. Sudden cable release causing violent recoil. C. Excessive noise that masks warnings. D. Falling dust that limits working time. The correct answer is B. Sudden cable release causing violent recoil. Question 5. Why should workers avoid stepping directly onto geotextile membranes laid over sub-base materials? A. Their weight can tear or stretch the membrane. B. It creates minor surface impressions that trap water. C. It slows down compaction work. D. It may cause dust to rise from beneath. The correct answer is A. Their weight can tear or stretch the membrane. Question 6. Why must mechanical excavators never be used to nudge underground utilities to confirm their location? A. It delays the digging schedule. B. It may damage the bucket teeth. C. It forces the operator to work at a bad angle. D. Even light contact can rupture or energize the service. The correct answer is D. Even light contact can rupture or energize the service. Question 7. What is the main risk of leaving scaffold clips or fittings loose during erection? A. Key joints may shift and cause collapse. B. It can slow down the scaffold inspection process. C. It may create uneven walking levels. D. It can make the scaffold noisier in high winds. The correct answer is A. Key joints may shift and cause collapse. Question 8. Why must workers never mix different brands of two-part chemical anchors? A. They may cure at different speeds and weaken the bond. B. The chemicals may react unpredictably. C. The tubes may not fit standard guns. D. The color change may appear incorrect. The correct answer is B. The chemicals may react unpredictably. Question 9. When operating a telehandler on sloping ground, what is the most serious risk? A. Reduced lifting speed. B. Soil erosion beneath the wheels. C. Overturning due to unstable load balance. D. Damage to underslung attachments. The correct answer is C. Overturning due to unstable load balance. Question 10. Why must workers avoid using domestic extension leads on construction sites? A. They can tangle easily under heavy foot traffic. B. Their plugs may not fit site-rated sockets. C. They are not designed to handle site loads or harsh conditions. D. They are often too short for outdoor work. The correct answer is C. They are not designed to handle site loads or harsh conditions. Question 11. Why is it vital to isolate sprinkler systems before carrying out hot works nearby? A. To avoid unwanted activation that floods the area. B. To reduce the noise from false alarms. C. To prevent corrosion caused by heat exposure. D. To stop dust entering sprinkler heads. The correct answer is A. To avoid unwanted activation that floods the area. Question 12. What is the key danger when excavations are left open during heavy rain? A. The soil may become slippery and slow work. B. Standing water makes depth readings difficult. C. Rain can wash tools or materials into the trench. D. The sides may soften and collapse. The correct answer is D. The sides may soften and collapse. Question 13. Why must formwork be struck only after a competent person confirms the concrete has reached adequate strength? A. Removing it early may cause deformation or collapse. B. It speeds up finishing work. C. It prevents staining of the surface. D. It reduces vibration during removal. The correct answer is A. Removing it early may cause deformation or collapse. Question 14. Why is it unsafe to store materials on the working platform of a MEWP when elevated? A. It increases the risk of dropped objects. B. It blocks operator view of the controls. C. It may prevent the MEWP from being lowered. D. It can reduce the reach of the boom. The correct answer is A. It increases the risk of dropped objects. Question 15. What is the primary risk of using a grinder without a guard fitted, even for a quick cut? A. It creates sparks that are harder to direct. B. The disc may shatter and strike the user. C. It produces more dust than usual. D. It increases vibration levels in the tool. The correct answer is B. The disc may shatter and strike the user. That's 15 questions finished. If you're struggling with these questions, my guided CSCS revision course can make it much easier. Link in the description below. Let's move on to the next question. Question 16. Why must workers avoid placing temporary supports directly on manhole covers or utility covers? A. The cover may crack or collapse under load. B. It slows down access for inspections. C. It increases noise when moving equipment. D. It reduces space for foot traffic. The correct answer is A. The cover may crack or collapse under load. Question 17. What is the main reason that air-powered tools must be disconnected before changing attachments? A. It keeps the tool from rotating unexpectedly. B. It helps the tool cool faster. C. It prevents air loss from hoses. D. Accidental activation can launch the attachment. The correct answer is D. Accidental activation can launch the attachment. Question 18. Why must workers avoid entering a partially demolished building without written authorization? A. Structural elements may shift or collapse. B. The area may be noisy. C. Dust levels may be high. D. Lighting may be poor. The correct answer is A. Structural elements may shift or collapse. Question 19. Why is it dangerous to install rebar without using mechanical or tied supports to maintain spacing? A. It slows down concrete placing. B. Incorrect spacing weakens the final structure. C. It increases surface cracking. D. It reduces vibration control. The correct answer is B. Incorrect spacing weakens the final structure. Question 20. What is the risk of storing flammable adhesives near site heaters? A. The fumes may create slippery surfaces. B. The adhesive may thicken and become unusable. C. Containers may melt slightly in the heat. D. Vapors can ignite when exposed to a heat source. The correct answer is D. Vapors can ignite when exposed to a heat source. Question 21. Why must uncontrolled tipping of spoil from a dumper be avoided near the edge of an excavation? A. It may cause the dumper to bounce on landing. B. It may block access ladders. C. The weight could cause the edge to collapse. D. It creates dust clouds that reduce visibility. The correct answer is C. The weight could cause the edge to collapse. Question 22. Why must workers never assume lifting points on prefabricated concrete components are undamaged? A. They may be incorrectly labeled. B. They could be clogged with debris. C. Damage can cause failure during lifting. D. They may have been installed out of sequence. The correct answer is C. Damage can cause failure during lifting. Question 23. Why should portable fuel containers only be filled to a specified maximum level? A. Overfilling can cause leaks when the fuel expands. B. It prevents fumes from escaping when carried. C. It avoids confusing labels and markings. D. It reduces the chance of using the wrong fuel. The correct answer is A. Overfilling can cause leaks when the fuel expands. Question 24. What is the main hazard when using high-torque impact wrenches without proper reaction supports? A. The tool may overheat. B. Bolts may tighten unevenly. C. The operator can lose control and be injured. D. The tool battery may drain quickly. The correct answer is C. The operator can lose control and be injured. Question 25. Why must workers check that all bolted connections are fully tightened before loading a temporary structure? A. It prevents components from loosening due to vibration. B. It ensures the structure can be dismantled safely later. C. It reduces creaking noises under movement. D. It avoids misalignment of other materials. The correct answer is A. It prevents components from loosening due to vibration. Question 26. Why should workers avoid positioning themselves between a slewing crane and a fixed structure? A. The noise makes communication harder. B. The crane tail swing can crush or trap them. C. It can kick up dust from nearby surfaces. D. It reduces the crane operator's visibility. The correct answer is B. The crane tail swing can crush or trap them. Question 27. Why must water suppression systems be checked before dry cutting is permitted as a backup control? A. To reduce noise from the saw. B. To help cool the cutting blade. C. To control dust if dry cutting becomes unsafe. D. To avoid staining surfaces with slurry. The correct answer is C. To control dust if dry cutting becomes unsafe. Question 28. What is the main risk when pressure testing pipework without proper restraints installed? A. The pipe may lose test pressure too quickly. B. It can force trapped air into fittings. C. It may make locating leaks more difficult. D. The pipe can whip or burst suddenly. The correct answer is D. The pipe can whip or burst suddenly. Question 29. Why must workers avoid leaning ladders on fragile cladding panels? A. Panels can scratch and cause warranty claims. B. The ladder could slip on smooth surfaces. C. Panels may crack or fail under load. D. It may create noise that distracts others. The correct answer is C. Panels may crack or fail under load. Question 30. Why should MEWPs not be driven across surfaces covered with loose aggregate? A. It increases tire wear. B. Aggregate reduces traction and stability. C. It makes steering less responsive. D. It may scatter stones toward pedestrians. The correct answer is B. Aggregate reduces traction and stability. Question 31. What is the hazard of using timber bearers that are cracked or not damaged under heavy loads? A. They may distort and cause stacking issues. B. They increase noise when machinery runs over them. C. They can split and fail without warning. D. They may absorb moisture unevenly. The correct answer is C. They can split and fail without warning. Question 32. Why should workers avoid manually lifting drainage rings unless mechanical assistance is available? A. They may roll unexpectedly. B. They are too heavy for safe manual handling. C. They often have rough edges that snag gloves. D. They require precise alignment when placed. The correct answer is B. They are too heavy for safe manual handling. Question 33. Why must welding operations never be carried out in areas where solvent cleaners have recently been used? A. Solvent residue can reduce weld strength. B. The fumes may irritate the welder's eyes. C. Solvent vapors can ignite or explode. D. It can damage the welding torch. The correct answer is C. Solvent vapors can ignite or explode. Question 34. Why must plant operators avoid turning tracked machines with one track locked? A. It increases fuel use. B. It may damage the track drive motors. C. It causes unnecessary wear on hydraulic lines. D. It risks the machine tipping or stressing the frame. The correct answer is D. It risks the machine tipping or stressing the frame. Question 35. What is the main danger of running electrical tools through puddles or standing water? A. The tools may corrode faster. B. Water can reduce grip on the handles. C. There is a serious risk of electric shock. D. The tools may short circuit and stop working. The correct answer is C. There is a serious risk of electric shock. Question 36. Why must temporary fencing be adequately ballasted in high wind environments? A. To reduce rattling noise. B. To stop the fence leaning over time. C. So panels don't blow over and injure people. D. To prevent gaps forming between panels. The correct answer is C. So panels don't blow over and injure people. Question 37. Why is it unsafe to walk on roof panels that are marked as non-load bearing? A. They may dent and need replacing. B. They may not support a person's weight and could give way. C. They can feel slippery even in dry weather. D. They may interfere with roof insulation. The correct answer is B. They may not support a person's weight and could give way. Question 38. Why must workers avoid placing spoil heaps too close to sheet-piled excavation walls? A. Extra weight increases pressure on the wall, risking collapse. B. It may cause future settlement issues. C. It may reduce space for machinery. D. It may make the excavation appear deeper than it is. The correct answer is A. Extra weight increases pressure on the wall, risking collapse. Question 39. Why should workers avoid passing tools hand to hand when working at height? A. Tools may become greasy from frequent handling. B. It interrupts communication between workers. C. A dropped tool can cause serious injury to people below. D. It slows down workflow. The correct answer is C. A dropped tool can cause serious injury to people below. Question 40. What is the risk of connecting multiple high-load appliances to a single 110-volt transformer? A. The cables may warm slightly. B. The plugs may become difficult to disconnect. C. It may reduce power output to nearby tools. D. The transformer may overload and fail. The correct answer is D. The transformer may overload and fail. Question 41. Why must lifting plans specify the exact method for attaching loads to hooks or shackles? A. To reduce wear on lifting equipment. B. To ensure consistent connection across teams. C. Incorrect attachment can cause load drop or swing. D. It helps auditors verify lifting history. The correct answer is C. Incorrect attachment can cause load drop or swing. Question 42. Why must workers avoid using power tools in explosive atmospheres without ATEX rated equipment? A. Standard tools may cut more slowly. B. Sparks or heat from non-rated tools can ignite vapors. C. ATEX tools are quieter and easier to handle. D. It can cause the RCD to trip repeatedly. The correct answer is B. Sparks or heat from non-rated tools can ignite vapors. Question 43. Why must site operatives avoid placing ladders inside doorways unless secured and signed? A. Someone may open the door and knock the ladder over. B. It may block inspection routes. C. Door frames can mark the ladder. D. It limits room for tool storage. The correct answer is A. Someone may open the door and knock the ladder over. Question 44. Why must workers avoid standing beside articulated dumpers during tipping operations? A. It increases noise exposure. B. Dust may be thrown up during tipping. C. They could be struck if the dumper shifts suddenly. D. It restricts the driver's mirror view. The correct answer is C. They could be struck if the dumper shifts suddenly. Question 45. Why must workers never operate diamond-tipped drills without water cooling unless specified? A. It may void tool warranty. B. Excess heat can damage the drill or crack the material. C. It makes cutting less accurate. D. The drill may become slippery to hold. The correct answer is B. Excess heat can damage the drill or crack the material. Question 46. What is the danger of working near suspended scaffolding platforms during raising or lowering? A. The platform may sway and cause dust to fall. B. The platform can trap, crush, or strike nearby workers. C. Workers may be distracted by the movement. D. The noise from motors may drown out warnings. The correct answer is B. The platform can trap, crush, or strike nearby workers. Question 47. Why must steel sections be stacked on level bearers rather than directly on the ground? A. To prevent rust staining on concrete. B. To allow forklifts to access underneath. C. Uneven ground can cause stacks to roll or collapse. D. It improves counting and record keeping. The correct answer is C. Uneven ground can cause stacks to roll or collapse. Question 48. Why must battery-powered tools be stored away from direct sunlight or heat sources? A. Heat can increase tool noise. B. Batteries may discharge unevenly. C. Labels may fade more quickly. D. High temperatures can cause battery failure or fire. The correct answer is D. High temperatures can cause battery failure or fire. Question 49. What is the primary danger of using lifting strops that have been exposed to strong acids or chemicals? A. They may stain hands or gloves. B. They may become too stiff to handle. C. Chemical exposure weakens fibers, causing sudden failure. D. They may become difficult to thread through lifting eyes. The correct answer is C. Chemical exposure weakens fibers, causing sudden failure. Question 50. Why must workers never refuel diesel plant while the engine is still running? A. Heat or static could ignite the fuel. B. It makes reading the fuel gauge inaccurate. C. It may waste fuel due to splashing. D. It may confuse the onboard fuel monitor. The correct answer is A. Heat or static could ignite the fuel. Nice job. That's another full 50-question CSCS mock completed. If you're preparing for your real test soon, keep practicing and try the next video in the playlist. And remember, if you need structured revision or your level 1 qualification, all the links are in the description. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.